Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Ned Creative channel, Building Miniature Worlds Part 17. In this video, we'll be working on the electrical side of our afternoon tea time build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So, I had to wait until I got these batteries, and also I had to wait, I got this new glue, which the beauty of it, it has a brush on it, so it's easier to apply, it's more directional, and instead of using the old glue where you can't control how much glue goes on the surface, and I've had issues with that. So I got the new glue. I watched another YouTube channel who uses this type of glue, and I thought that's not a bad idea, so I thought I'd try that. So what we've got to do is, so we have our batteries that don't come with this. The instructions say that batteries come with it, but as I've said before, they are subject to change, things like that there. So there's my batteries, there's the instructions. So the first thing we've got to do is, this is the last of our templates that we've got. So let me just zoom in. So the last of our templates, we've got this corner of happiness that sticks on the front, on the front here at the end. But we're working on the wiring section now. This is quite thick card, so I'm not sure if it'll cut, but try anyway. So we've got to build a box for this power pack to sit inside, underneath. You can see underneath. So it's quite simple wiring as well. It has to be quite simple for me. I'm not very good on wiring and things like that. It's quite complicated. This is not going to cut great because it's too thick, so I'm going to use a pair of scissors to get that done. I do have better control with scissors. Oh, that's a little bit, that goes on the bottom of the guitar. If it had strings on. Oh, the other change I made was I cut the ears off this cushion here because I did them wrong in hindsight, and then they looked ridiculous. They were too big, so I made them to the size of the outer template instead of the inner template. But yeah, we live and learn. So for next time, when I do it, for next time, I'll actually be better equipped once I've built one of these. So I've got to score down these dotted lines, our fold lines. This is quite thick card. Just want to be able to fold it. That's fine. I might actually use the knife because I don't want to go too far. So there's our scored lines. That folds around to there, and that folds that way. And then, I think that's how it goes. Yeah, like that. And as I say, this goes inside, like that. And then, let me just look inside in the instructions, which I should have had open at the side of me. Don't know if you can hear outside, it's very heavily raining. can't hear the rain, but you can hear the tyres of the cars. It's kind of slushy sound. So this box section, goes here, sits here. So I need to put some glue on it, because this would be the outer side, and then the power pack would sit in there. Just checking, see where exactly it goes. So I'm going to start using the new glue, which is here. Paint some super glue on there. I really should be using probably PVA glue, but I want to try out the new glue. So that's just the control that I have with this glue is amazing. And then I just need to flip this over, and I need to sit it. There. Just press down. Make sure I'm holding it in place, and just press it down. Just give that time to adhere. As it's super glue, it will. I'm just going to sit this inside, make sure it sits in okay. Yeah, it goes in fine. Just got to make sure not to drop this, because although everything is glued in, as you can see, I don't want things to smash off if I accidentally drop it. So the next thing we need to do is, so we've got the power pack here, and then we've got the switch to the power pack, which is here. And because it's written in Chinese, I think, I don't know which is on and which is off. So that's why I'm not going to put the batteries in yet, although I'll probably need to put the batteries in now. So I'll get my screwdriver. I'll open up this power pack. Yeah, because I'm going to be, once I've glued this in place, I'm probably going to struggle to get the batteries in, although if I need to put new batteries in. So according to this, it's plus side down. So these are LR44 or A76 batteries. So I've got a pack of 4, but I only need 3 of them. So according to this, the plus sign goes down. Get these in. They're quite fiddly. I don't actually feel like they're going to fit in. Let's try another one. Yeah, they don't actually seem like they're going to fit in, which is a bit odd. Yeah, that's not great. Just looking at it now. Hang on. Oh right, yeah. I'm putting him in upside down. That's not great. That's not a great start, because that's why they don't fit in, because I'm putting them in the wrong way around. Let's just remove them. Got this little slot at the side where I can just ease them out, because I've tried to squash them in now. See if I can pop them out. Yeah, I was reading the battery thing upside down, so they go this way, which they probably fit in a lot easier, and they do. They did seem to look like they go that way, but I was reading the thing upside down. So that's our 3 batteries in place. So I'm just going to screw the cover back on. Yeah, I think you can hear the traffic now. It's rather noisy. That's when I know when the weather's really raining. It's going to rain all day. Apparently I was reading online that I'm going to get a snow bomb, which is an unusual expression. So that is our power pack in place. Just had a magazine from the storage underneath kept falling down. I was trying to straighten it, but it kept falling down, so I've moved it. So the next thing we need to do is we need to put the switch. Remember, we had that slot at the back from the beginning, so it basically goes in like that. It goes like that, so on the other side you can see the switch there. So the switch needs to sit in the middle there. So I just need to glue here and here. Let's get the glue out again. So much handier is this glue. So I'm just going to put some there and there. On the old glue that I was going to use, the lid actually seized up on the, let me just get this lined up there and just hold it in place. Yeah, the lid seized up, so I couldn't finish doing this. So I had to wait until this glue arrived and the batteries arrived before I could continue. I think that's enough time. Just going to put that on its side. So the next thing we need to do is we need to put this in its container. If I can do that. Let's drop that in its container that I've made. Like that, there. So that's sat in its container. The switch is in place. So all we need to do, trim our lamp wires evenly, then twist the power wires of the battery box together, twist the same colours together, pull out the white film of the battery. See, I didn't get a white film where it holds the batteries before they touch the settings. I didn't have that. So we've got 2 wires here. We've got a white wire and a grey wire. And basically we've got to twist the white wire with the white wire and the grey wire with the grey wire, which, you know, that kind of makes sense. So, and I know it's not electricity, but I was a bit concerned that I don't know which is on and which is off. So just, the wire's a bit, seems to be caught around everything. Right, so I get this white wire and I will twist them around each other. Like that. Now that's the 2 white wires together, and I'll just do the 2 grey wires. Like that. I'm going to test it now. See if the light works. Ah, there we go. The light's on it. It works. It works perfectly. That is great. That is great. So it says to tidy the wires up. Not really sure how. I mean, we're not going to see them anyway, because once it sits down like that, we're not really going to see the wires. So in the next video, which is the last video that I'll be doing, and this will be completely finished, will be, I've got these Perspexes, dust covers. I've wrote on some of them because I needed to know which one was which. So we've got the front, we've got the top, and then, because these two are different sizes, I had to sort of see, and then these two sides are the same. So I'm going to construct these in the next video, and then I will put this little sign on the front, and that will complete our build. As always, we've got merch for the channel, we've got our Nerd Creative range, and we've got our Stay Creative range. The link's in the description. Get what you want. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.